You're going to have to excuse quite how much I'm going to use the word experience in my critique of science and what I perceive as the biggest problem with science. You see, as human beings, we are incapable of experiencing anything other than experience itself. If you look at what experience actually is, it cannot really be said to be a material thing. Some would call it a mind phenomenon, a mental thing. I personally would be reluctant to place any label on experience itself and would just call it experience. Now, the scientist purports to base all of his beliefs on empirical evidence, which is experienced only as experience, which is a non-material thing. So how is it that so many scientists believe that all of reality can be explained as a material phenomenon, when experience itself is not a material thing? In fact, no human being has ever come into contact with a material world or a material object. They have only come into contact with experience. And that brings me on to an even bigger problem for science, which is the experiencer who experiences experiences. That which experiences experience is truly a non-material thing. So how is it that so many people seem to assume that the world is material, that they are a material thing, that they are their bodies or their brains, when all of these things are only experienced as non-material phenomena, as experience itself? This, for me, is the biggest problem of science, and it is kind of one which brings us all to a dead end, whereby we cannot really go beyond experience itself. You see, you and I might both have an experience of there being a moon floating in the sky, but we can't really go beyond that. We can't really assume that there's a common cause. And if we do assume there's a common cause, if we start making up constructs, concepts, knowledge, words, thoughts, all of those, they are just experience as well. They're not material either. So, yet again, you've never really come into contact with a material world, so please don't believe that you're material. It's not good for you, it's not good for me, it's not good for anyone else in this world. Thank you.